Ever wondered if those popular fitness myths you've heard are actually true? We're here to shed some light on the matter. This video is all about debunking the most common fitness myths that have somehow worked their way into our collective consciousness. We'll be taking a deep dive into 5 prevalent myths about health and fitness, putting them under the microscope, and revealing the truth behind them. So, buckle up and get ready for a fitness myth-busting ride. Prepare to have your fitness beliefs challenged. Myth number 1, no pain, no gain. Sounds familiar, right? We've all heard it. The mantra that echoes through gyms and fitness centers around the globe. But here's the truth. Exercise doesn't need to be painful to be effective. In fact, pushing yourself to the point of pain could lead to injury rather than progress. Experts agree when it comes to fitness, it's crucial to listen to your body. Yes, a bit of muscle soreness can be a sign of a good workout, but sharp, intense pain, that's your body's way of saying it's time to slow down. Science backs this up too. Studies show that overexertion can lead to decreased performance, increased risk of injury, and longer recovery times. So the next time you're pushing through that extra rep or mile, remember, fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, exercise should challenge you, not cause you harm. Moving on to myth number 2, spot reduction is possible. Picture this. You've been doing hundreds of crunches a day in hopes of getting rid of that pesky belly fat, but it just doesn't seem to budge. That's because the concept of spot reduction, or losing fat from a specific part of your body by exercising that area, is a myth. Our bodies decide where to store and remove fat based on genetics, not on which muscles we're working out. Experts in the field agree. According to them, the idea of spot reduction is just not backed by science. It's a misleading notion that has been perpetuated by fitness magazines and late-night infomercials. When we exercise a specific area, we're not burning the fat there, but rather strengthening the underlying muscle. So, what does work for fat loss? The answer is simpler than you might think. The truth is, a well-rounded workout routine and healthy diet are the keys to fat loss. Myth number 3, more sweat equals more fat burn. Let's bust this one wide open. It's a common misconception that sweat is a direct indicator of how much fat you're burning during a workout. But in reality, that's not the case. Sweating is your body's natural way of cooling down when it gets overheated. It's the physiological response to an increase in your body's core temperature, not a response to burning fat. So, where does fat burning come into play? Well, fat loss occurs when you create a calorie deficit, meaning you consume fewer calories than you burn. This process isn't linked to how much you sweat, but rather how much energy you're expending. It's important to note that while high-intensity workouts might make you sweat more and burn more calories in the short term, consistent, moderate-intensity exercises can also lead to significant fat loss over time. Sweating is your body's way of cooling down, not a measure of how much fat you're burning. Myth number 4. You can out-exercise a bad diet. Let's clear the air, shall we? This myth has been floating around fitness circles for far too long. The idea that you can eat whatever you want as long as you exercise enough is misleading at best. Here's the reality. While exercise is vitally important for a healthy lifestyle, it's not a free pass to indulge in unhealthy eating habits. Our bodies need the right fuel to function effectively, and that fuel comes from a balanced diet. Exercise can't compensate for the damage done by a diet rich in processed foods and low in nutrients. So let's remember, a balanced diet and regular exercise go hand in hand when it comes to achieving your fitness goals. And finally, myth number 5. Weightlifting makes women bulky. Now let's talk about this. It's a common belief that weightlifting will morph women into muscular, hulking figures. But that's not quite how it works. In reality, women typically have a fraction of the testosterone levels that men do, the hormone primarily responsible for muscle growth. So, building an excessive amount of muscle mass is a considerable challenge for most women, even with weightlifting. Moreover, lifting weights has numerous benefits for women, like increasing bone density, improving body composition, and boosting overall strength. So this myth, consider it busted. Ladies, lifting weights won't make you bulky, it will make you strong and fit. So, we've debunked some popular fitness myths today. We've learned that no pain, no gain is a dangerous mantra, spot reduction is a fallacy, sweat doesn't equate to fat burn, and you certainly can't out-exercise a poor diet. And ladies, lifting weights won't make you bulky. It's crucial to approach fitness with these truths in mind, trading misconceptions for informed decisions. Remember, when it comes to fitness, knowledge is power. Stay informed and stay fit.